Hey, what's up, guys? This is Paul. So I'm going to put this on YouTube and in the ATS group because Facebook group, because Taylor yesterday on the live that we had yesterday was asking about a full tutorial of Kartra. So obviously it makes sense for me to put this on YouTube because I know a lot of people are thinking about Kartra as well. So so inside of Kartra here, so the first thing is that you'll notice that you've got all of these down the side. Now they've laid it out in such a way that you can kind of go in and get started and do whatever you want. Now what I recommend is the first thing you do is come to the Kartra Academy, sign up, and then you can basically, they've got all the training on all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all of these things, show you what we can do. I'm going to give you a little bit of training on the pages because there's some really cool things that you can do. And the rest of it you can kind of dig in, figure out inside the academy. So I'll talk you through all the features. I'll talk you through what you can do. I mean, I've got 4 products inside of here. I mean, I've got a very extensive knowledge of Kartra now. I've used it for quite a long time. I've actually even developed the funnel that I use for inside of ATS, Affiliate Tube Success, is actually for sale inside of Kartra, and it's at a discounted price at the moment for $300. So if you sign up, obviously you'll be able to grab that until I put that price up, because that is part of my flagship course. So you can actually just get that for $300 if you just want that as well. So I'll talk you through all of these. So this one's the products. Now this one is where you would create your product. Now you create a product basically so that you can create a checkout and you can take payments for that product. Now it can be that you're selling a course and then you would actually create the course in there and then you attach it to this product. It may be that you're selling a physical product, so you could be doing this for e-commerce. Anything that you want to sell, you literally create in products here, and then you can create different price points, you can create different checkouts. Really, really cool. Okay, now some of this is quite sensitive, so I'm not going to go inside here and show you. Again, you can do that inside the academy, but all you need to do to do a product, you click on here, you create the product, and it talks you through all the processes. It's like idiot proof, really. You can kind of go in. So that's what you can do there. Now also, if we go into the affiliates down here, here we go. So now in my Kartra account, I actually just promote free affiliate sales when it comes up. So today we're doing, this is the great thing about the marketplace, is that people are adding products all the time. Now a lot of these products are completely and utterly untapped because Kartra's like less than a year old, and actually it might just be a year old now this month. I think it was launched January, February last year. So most of these products are virtually untapped, and there's been products being added all the time. Kartra is growing, it's trending, it's really growing at a massive rate. And because of that, we're able to capitalize on that. And not only that, we've actually developed a funnel with YouTube so that we can create all this traffic with YouTube for free, so we won't spend any money. And this is today alone, obviously we've generated like $3 million equivalent of in commissions. We've actually generated 46,000 in revenue. And we generally, by the end of the day, we're getting over 50% conversion most days. We're slightly under today, which is very unusual. Normally we get like 50, 60, 70%. But you do have good and bad days as well, I suppose. And then like we're getting $10 a click. So for every single person that clicks on one of my YouTube videos, we're actually getting we're earning $10 a click. So that's a really insane result. If you get over $1 a click, that's really good, and that's with paid traffic. So that's another good thing about Kartra. This is what I really love about it. I'm only promoting free products in the Kartra marketplace. So each product is making me $1 million a year. It's actually not quite divided that way, but if you wanted to do an average, yeah, each product is making me every $1 million a year. So I'll talk you through some of the other things. Now the communication side of things, if we come into here, you'll see that we can go. It's just going a bit slow tonight. You'll have all your leads, your tags, your communications. You'll have your automations, your sequences. Again, I won't talk you into all of that because it's when you set up campaigns, you'll see how to do that. But this is where it all is. And then you've got if you want to just do a broadcast to your list, you can do that here. If you want to look at your analytics for your broadcast and sequences, you can see what emails are being opened. And also the great thing about your emails is that when you create emails inside of here, you can create them a bit like landing pages. You can put buttons inside them, you can put images, can make them really pretty. I mean, some people keep them quite simple because often they go to spam. But Kartra has such a robust system that it's kind of like spam protected, and they kind of do a little bit of like, they make it a bit more robust so that it does go into the inbox. And I've noticed that most of my emails that are being sent out are going to the inbox because people are getting them, right? Not hardly anybody's coming back to me, because some of the products I'm selling get sent via email, and they're actually got like, access here with a button inside the email, and they seem to all be being open. So really good system. So that's what I love about it. And then you can create pages. Now I'm going to give you a tutorial of pages in a moment. I'm actually going to show you how cool you can create. Like, you could probably create one of the most beautiful looking websites. If you want to create like a website, 3 or 4 pages, you can literally do that probably in one afternoon without any design skills. And like some people say, oh, like, is ClickFunnels better or worse? In fact, Taylor was asking yesterday that inside of our weekly live. So inside the Facebook group, 6 p.m. weekly on Thursdays. Make sure you attend that. And obviously, if you're in YouTube now, obviously just below here, you'll see a link to the Facebook group. If not, go to tripfunnels.com/ATS. So that's tripfunnels.com/ATS. That's free at the moment. That's, so you're going to save $47 a month because you'll be grandfathered in. It's completely free at this moment in time. Some point in the near future, that's going up to $47 a month. Anyway, so you can create forms as well. So this is really good. So obviously you can create different types of opt-in forms. You can have 2-step opt-ins. You can have all sorts of good stuff here. So you can actually create those in there. And this is where you create your membership site. So if you want to create a membership site, I've just got the one membership site. I just have lots of different levels of access. So Affiliate Tube Success Essentials is the first access, which is the first 3 modules. Then you get Affiliate Tube Success Premium, which is basically the flagship course, which is over 40 hours of training and 9 modules. So, you can actually do that as 2 separate memberships if you want to. You can kind of do it how you want, but I'll show you my one here. So as you can see, I've got 54 active members because it's fairly new. It's just in beta launch at the moment. And we've got, you can actually see, look, this is how many, I've got two people joined today, 2 people yesterday, 1. So it gives you all the stats. And then you can, if you want to, you can create different memberships. You can do different things. And the other good thing as well is that you can create videos with inside. So, some people use YouTube, some people use Vimeo, some people use Wistia. Vimeo and Wistia are paid services. You can use YouTube, which is completely free, and have your videos unlisted. Okay, but it just depends on what you're doing. Obviously, if you're creating a membership site that's a premium membership site and you use YouTube and it's unlisted, some people get a little bit upset about that because they think, well, this is free on YouTube. It's not, you're just utilizing YouTube, but you can't really get rid of the YouTube logo in the bottom. So, I don't have a problem with that, but some people do, and some people don't like doing that when they create a membership site. So that's where a lot of people use places like Vimeo and Wistia. And I think there's a few other good ones as well. But now you don't need to at all. You don't need to have any of that. You can use all the videos inside of Kartra, and they've got stats for the videos as well. So you can see, if you create a sales page, for instance, you can see if people are watching the video or not. So it's really good. So, I've started using them. I use Vimeo as well. Now, another new feature, which is really cool. So this is new in the last couple of weeks. So this is a really good feature. I really like this. And you can actually set up a calendar. Now, I use, so this integrates really well with Calendly also, and with Schedule Once. So I've got it with Schedule Once. You can use Calendly. In fact, you can set it up in such a way where you can import the code. You can probably do it with Schedule Once, where they press a button and they don't even need to go anywhere. It will just pop up a calendar. So that's really cool. So, but what they have done is they've now got their own calendar, which is actually really good. I had a look inside. The only thing is they haven't quite got it figured with like iCal or Google Calendar or anything like that yet. So that's coming. That's very, very soon. And when that happens, then that will save you. I mean, I think I pay about $30 or $40 a month for Schedule Once. So, I'll probably test this out first before I cancel Schedule Once. See if it worked. Because obviously I have a consultancy business. And also I have people booking in with me. I do channel reviews for people inside the Facebook group, that sort of stuff. So I use my Schedule Once a lot. So obviously, if I switched to this and it didn't work quite as well, then obviously I wouldn't have to reconfigure my Schedule Once. But you guys could just come in and start using this. Now the only thing is, at the moment you'd have to come into Kartra every day to see your schedule. So if you don't mind doing that, that's absolutely fine. But very, very shortly you'll be able to integrate that with Calendly. You won't need Calendly, with iCal and your Google Calendars and those sort of things. So yeah, I'm quite excited about this because this is kind of like a bit of a game changer as well. This is kind of something new that none of the others seem to have. Now you can do help desks as well, so you can have people, you can get the little icon in the corner, you've seen those, and then people can contact you, they can talk to you live, you can have it sent to email, you can have it sent to different members of your team. So really cool, you can configure that how you want. This is your campaigns. Now I'm going to show you in here the campaigns. Now you will actually get, when you sign up with Kartra, you get a bunch of done for you campaigns. Now it's not the same as done for you funnels. You get those anyway because you actually get these. They are funnels, so you get those. But this is everything. So this is all the autoresponder sequences, your lists, everything, like a whole lot. You'll see, like if you see view assets, you'll be able to see what you get. And actually, I'll do the 4-day cash machine because that's the one that I use the most. So you can see you get 6 pages, 3 tags, 2 lists, 1 product, 1 sequence, and you can import that as many times as you like, and it'll import a brand new campaign that's all self-contained. And you can literally just go in and actually switch out your product in the pages, in the email sequence, all that sort of good stuff. It's really a really robust system. And this 4-day cash machine as well, like this is the one this is my favorite. And Frank Kern actually talks you through it because he created it. And so Frank Kern's kind of on board with Kartra. He does a lot of the training inside of some of these funnels. And he talks you through it. And basically it creates a real campaign. It's an evergreen real campaign that runs for 4 days and then it expires. And then when they actually click that offer, it will go to an expire page. It does it all for you. And it's really cool. And it doesn't matter where they log in, where they go in from anywhere else. It will actually, because it tags it in such a way, I think it's based on the email address or something. So even if they go to a different IP address, different computer, doesn't matter. It will still show the same timer. That campaign is running down. So it's really cool for you to run a scarcity campaign where there isn't, you're not actually, got one of these things going on a loop where it's like you've seen them before. You see a timer, it just goes round and then it goes round again, it goes round again. This creates a real scarcity, so that there is 4 days for them to actually get that product, which is really cool. So I've used this quite a lot because this is really good, because obviously when somebody comes in, they might be coming in today or 3 days from now, someone else might be coming in, and each one of those will get, they'll get that chance to purchase that product within 4 days, because quite often people forget about things, they go away. So obviously just helps them make a decision. So it's really good. I really, that's one of my favorite things. Really converts really well. So you may have even come in you may even see that in one of my campaigns, but you will notice that when the timer hits 0, you can't get in, right? So I apologise about that, but you obviously the secrets behind it, but you'll be able to use it yourself. It's really cool. So and then you get all these with it. Now my campaign, I've got this one here, which is the funnel that I use inside of ATS. So if you obviously sign up with Kartra, you can go in and get this funnel. Now at the moment I've got it on special offer at $300, $297. So once you're inside of Kartra, what you'd need to do is go to the marketplace. So you come to campaigns here, go to the marketplace, and you'll see all these. This is brand new as well. This is like the marketplace for campaigns is only about 2 or 3 weeks old. And there's more being added again every day. Like there's not that many in here yet, but there's more being added every day. And my one is this one here. And then I think that's pretty much it. Like you've kind of like the membership side of things. We talked through the forms. You've got your videos. You've got your help desk. And then the first thing you would do is obviously go straight into the academy, sign up, and like I say, 50% learning, 50% playing around, going in. But I know. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. Actually, I've forgotten. I was going to show you the pages. Mustn't forget the pages. Now I'm going to create a page in 5 minutes, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Now they have got pre-made pages which you can use as a base template, but what I'm going to do, I'll show you a couple of those pages just so you can see how beautiful they are. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start from scratch. So I'm going to show you a video sales page. I'll just show you some of these. So if we go preview, and that's actually let's do a long sales page, because I want to show you some with a little bit more stuff in. I mean, that was actually really nice, but I want to show you something a bit longer. So let's have a look. Look at this one. I mean, look how clean and beautiful that is. And you can literally, all of these are blocks that you can put in, and you can literally kind of drag these in yourself in whatever order you want, put them in wherever you want, and create like these most amazing pages. And let's have a look at another one. That isn't my favourite one. There was one I saw earlier which I really liked. Let's have a look at this one. Might have been this one. Yeah, this one I quite liked. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if you've got a video sales page and you want to create a product, I mean, look at how amazing that is. I mean, this is like some people say, like, is ClickFunnels better? Is Kartra better? Now, I think ClickFunnels can look a little bit kind of on the spammy side. Now, if you know what you're doing with ClickFunnels, you can make beautiful pages, right? I'm not saying you can't, but it kind of just like big bold buttons and big like, whoa, come and get this, and they do convert really well. They do convert quite high. But I've actually been converting over a lot of my funnels to Kartra now. Actually, I've still got some in ClickFunnels, and they're still going and they're still working really well. But most of the ones that I've converted over, actually, the conversions have gone up. And I think it's because this sort of builds a little bit more trust. It sort of looks a bit cleaner, a little bit more professional. Not sure. So, I can only speak from personal experience. But for me, I love it. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to build a quick page. And I'm actually going to show you how easy it is to build. Right, I'm just going to call this Paul. Okay, and then we're going to... So yeah, this is the empty page. So the first thing we want to do, go to sections, and we want to drag in an empty block. So that's the first thing you want to do. And then you can work within that block because there's nothing here. Like, there's literally nothing. So you just have to drag a block in first. So I'll just put one in here. And then that gives us something to work in. And then you just need to drag in a column, because what you'll do is when you drop stuff in, I'll show you in a moment, it will actually try and find a line that you can actually slot it into based on whatever columns you put in. So you need to just drag, it tells you there anyway that you just drag a column in. So obviously you can have them formulated out however you want. So I'm just going to, for this one, I'm just going to put in one there. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to drag in a section. Now this is why it'd be like literally. You could probably, once you've done this a couple of times, you could probably design a website in an hour or two, right? Or literally have the kind of backbone of the website done. Like, check this out. So you can put in, say for instance, you want to put in a testimonial. Okay, you obviously wouldn't put this at the top normally, but I'll just show you this. Look, all of these are testimonial layouts that you can use. And all you need to do to have any one of these is just drag them in. So you could have, for instance, this. Okay, I mean, and then what you do is the way you drag it in is like that. Okay, simple as that. And then that is now dragged in. And then you can have like what is known as a hero section. So let's find that. Let's go back to block templates. So you've got these hero sections, so you could put one of them above. So you've got, maybe you'll put that one in the top there. So you just put that in there like that. Actually, that's... Yep, that's it. That's fine. And then we're going to put in, we might put in a, let's put in another section. Maybe we want them to purchase something, so we might want to put a checkout form in. I don't do it like this, but you can do if you want to. And then all you need to do is connect that. You would just come in here and connect that to the product that you want to sell. Really straightforward. And you've got all these beautiful checkout forms. Really, really good. Let's come back here. Let's put in an opt-in form. So we'll put one of them in here. Now this is obviously not going to be the right color scheme for everything the same, but you can get the idea. And as you can see, like, just by sort of importing blocks, you've got everything laid out exactly as you want it, and you can import any different types of blocks. Now, I mean, that's not obviously very congruent because I've just sort of put anything in, but you can sort of see, like, this is all configured, this is all laid out perfectly. You don't need to worry about where you've got to sort out this image, and this is all responsive. Obviously, everything's now super responsive because all of these blocks have already been created to be responsive. So you don't even need to worry. Like they are literally configured. I don't even look at this half the time at the top here. And that can be a pain in some of the other landing page software, because obviously if you're moving things around or doing stuff, then you've got to keep checking whether they are responsive. Especially if you're using something like Thrive Themes. Now, I love Thrive Themes, but if you start messing around with things, then you have to keep going backwards and forwards in responsiveness. So it's kind of, these sections have already been created as responsive, and you can literally create this how you want. So that's kind of why I love. Now, I'm not going to save this. I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, click the link down below, or in the Facebook group, or whatever, or in the YouTube video. Now, at the moment, I'm going to put the link down below here, but you can go to tripfunnels.com/Kartra, and you'll be able to basically get that sent directly to you. So so I hope you enjoyed this, guys. My name's Paul Murphy, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like my channel. Please hit the bell to be notified. I'm always testing out products. I'm always trying new products. I've got some new training coming up on how you can make money on YouTube as well. So if you want to reduce your ad spend, I'll also put a link to my webinar. You can go and check that out if you want to as well. But most of that is included inside of ATS Essentials anyway, so you can either do it one way or the other. You probably don't need to do both. So yeah, I look forward to showing you some more training soon. I'll see you in the next video.